Hey everyone, Pupsker here. So while I casually run some Void mod, why not talk about Warframe, Crossplay, Cross-Save, and mobile? And more so, is it going to save Warframe? Because that's the big question everyone has on their mind. Will Crossplay, Cross-Save, mobile, etc. bring a new revival and or like resurgence to Warframe as a game? If you didn't know, the game has been out at this point for like, I want to say 9.5 or so years since we just had TennoCon. You can say it can be like 10 years since we had Warframe in early beta, stuff like that, but it's definitely been a long time for the start of the game. So it only makes sense that it's finally getting some sort of cross-play, cross-save, and mobile functionality. If you didn't know, Warframe right now has the updates kind of slated in as follows. I think they expect, and right now it looks like Crossplay will be out the end of year 2022. Most likely we'll get Crossplay December at the same time or slightly before the Duviri Paradox drop. And I mean, like, that overall, all well and good. It's great for us as Warframe players. Cross-platform crossplay has been a feature we needed in Warframe for the longest of times. Like, my god. We have needed this feature since the game originally came out 9 years ago. If you didn't know, Warframe has, at this point, a pretty large community of, like, what, tens of millions in the, like, 60, 70, 80 million people registered. So, it's a large game. There's a lot of people who play it, right? Large community. And with that large community, it's very fragmented since nobody on consoles can play with PC. PC being, of course, the main community, with a ton of people playing on Steam, and then I think a little bit less so playing on stuff like Epic Games. So hey, if you ever want to support the channel, sub, like, use Epic Games Store, creator code Pupsker, you know, if you ever want to help. By far is Warframe most popular on PC, like not even close at this point. Just because it's, you know, it's been a primarily heavy PC game since the beginning, and they slowly, over time, released it out on consoles, you know, Xbox, Switch, PlayStation. It was originally just on PC, and then over time came out on everything else. I think it, like, very quickly came out on PlayStation and Xbox, and then over time it just released harder on Switch, and now it's slated for a mobile release, which we first saw like last year, 2021. So hey, they definitely need to get on that, right? But the question is, like, will that really like save Warframe? Will a bunch of new updates like that bring the game back together? I have a feeling it's gonna definitely be a massive boost for the game, like probably not double the active player count or anything, but I think it'll get like a good 50% type boost increase in player count, purely because a lot of people in Warframe want to play with their goddamn friends. It's been so long since people have been able to play with their friends, because over 9 years, people have had consoles and then swapped to PC, or vice versa. They've had a PC and they swapped to consoles. And most players just are not willing to completely restart the game in order to swap consoles, which I totally get. I would never do it either. Fuck that. That's anarchy. I would literally never move to another console just to start Warframe again. You know, I don't love any game that much right now in my life. If I, like, could never play PC for some reason, I'd probably start playing a different game on consoles. But that's besides the point. A lot of people just straight up never will switch consoles or never will create a new account on a swapped console. Sorry, words are hard. So that's why crossplay will be such a major thing to start bringing people back once cross-save is also added. Crossplay is step one, end of this year. We'll start getting people playing together with their friends. We can get people in console parties together, which I kind of want to talk about that. So as you all may know, I stream Warframe casually, YouTube, Twitch, etc. And I always run an open party. People generally are free to join, but I've noticed, like, in Warframe, nobody really cares as much to join parties. Nobody really, like, needs to go out of their way to get a specific group together. Like, nobody groups or gives a flying fuck in Warframe. It's much more of a quiet, somber community these days, right? People just join publics and then go from there, and that's all well and good, right? But man, people do not go out of their way to actually get parties together anymore. Used to, in Warframe, people would be more talkative, more, I would say, in active chat, right, instead of just passive. But these days, everyone's just chilling on Warframe, hanging out, and playing Publics, because nobody has time to chat, nobody cares to get groups together, nobody wants to go look out of their way for, like, some random type of mission. It's getting pretty crazy like that, but it just seems to be how it is. Nobody has time to get parties together in Warframe, and I have a feeling half of it's because there's so many nodes in Warframe, and half of it's because the Warframe player base is just so fragmented. For example, when I stream Warframe, yeah, again, I have a public party, but not many people bother joining or, like, care to join. But this is the funniest shit ever. When I have, like, way less viewers streaming a game like Fortnite, every single round, people are willing to join in. We can get a full group really quickly, even faster than Warframe, with Warframe having, like, completely open party. So, I don't know, man. I just think Warframe at this point has more of just a passive player base who just like to casually play the game in Publics and not, like, interact with each other as much. And I don't know if that's a good thing for the game. I'm gonna say it's probably not a great thing, that people just don't want to be interacting with each other ever. It's probably a negative, okay? Not gonna lie, definitely doesn't seem like a positive. So that's why I'm hoping Crossplay will maybe, like, get people talking, getting groups together again, just chilling together, but it's all obviously, like, hard to say. We have no idea how Warframe will eventually come out. But once Crossplay and Cross-Save are out, I think Warframe will have a huge resurgence of players, right? All the players who've stopped playing across consoles, PC, different platforms for one way or another, one reason or another, I should say, will actually have, like, a little bit of a reason to come back. Maybe old PC players who are only playing on a console, they can try it out. It's just insane to me that Warframe, unlike any other game in the year 2022, hasn't implemented full cross-save, cross-play. Like, mobile, I get, but my god, Warframe really should have done cross-play, cross-save years ago. Every game these days is coming out with cross-play and cross-save, and they're half the time even coming out with a mobile port. I just want to take, for example, Genshin Impact, massive gacha game, popping off anime game. It's on mobile. It's on PC, it's on consoles, it's pretty much everywhere. Has full cross-play, cross-save type capabilities, right? Fortnite 2, a ton of games do these days, and they're just more popular than ever. So Warframe's clearly missed the mark on the hype train for initial release of crossplay, cross-save, right? 2-3 years ago, it would have been massive. These days, it's still gonna be massive, but it's like, damn, they should have just done it so much earlier. But hey, that's okay. The biggest market right now for Warframe is PC, right? About, I think, 50, 60 to 70% of all players, on average, supposedly plays on PC. But hell, what if PC player base is like 80% of the market? That'd be pretty crazy. So, crossplay, cross-save should bring players back. Players will be able to play with their friends. You can use whatever account you finally can. It is only always good for the game. Even though I know Warframe is like one of the buggiest games out there, as long as we can, like, play it across all our platforms, it should be okay, right? It won't matter that it's a little buggy. Oh my god. But then we come to the mobile talk, right? Warframe in its own right will already be probably more of a popular and, like, blown up game once crossplay, cross-save comes out, and that'll only prime it so much harder for the Warframe mobile release. If you didn't know, right now Warframe is probably kind of the least popular it's been in like 5 years. The game peaked in popularity around 2017 and has honestly been going pretty well from there. But since around 5 years ago, 2017, it hasn't really jumped up in popularity, like active players, at all. It's kept that, like, same sort of number or calmed down with people playing the game less over the certain months of the year, right? So the game has only gone downhill in popularity over the next 5 years. So crossplay, cross-save should hopefully bring it back, first off, to pre-2018 type numbers, if not higher, because people will be able to finally play everywhere again. Once mobile comes out, oh my god, mobile should be able to hopefully rocket the game to like a top 100 game, hopefully again on Twitch, if not like top 50. If you didn't know, Warframe used to pretty regularly be a top 10 game on Steam and like a top 100, 150 game on something like Twitch. But over the years, it's dropped. Warframe these days, you can see it as a popular game on Steam, but Warframe is popular anywhere in the numbers of like 20th most played game, 15th most played game, to 25th most played game on Steam at the time for concurrent viewers. So it used to be way more popular on Steam. It looks like the Steam market has grown, but Warframe has not grown with it. Like, gaming as a whole has grown, but Warframe being so behind in its general setup has just not been able to properly grow along with gaming. Warframe's only been losing money these past 3-4 years and player base, and it's really showing. So that's kind of the idea why Crossplay Cross-Save Mobile will revive the player base, bring back a bunch of old players. Because again, Warframe has been proven and shown to be a hella popular game. People like the game. It's a fun looter shooter, casual, archaic murder game, you know? People like that. It's fun. We enjoy it. But it just has to have some more. So hopefully once it comes out on mobile, it can release it to a whole nother market of players, and then it could possibly have a new sort of marketing resurgence with it being on crossplay, cross-save, and mobile. But that will take, at this point, another full year or two. Because crossplay is slated for the end of 2022, right? We'll get it this year. Cross-save is probably going to be mid to, if not end of 2023. And my god, there hasn't been a proper mobile update in about half a year to a year. Like, there hasn't really been much mention of mobile Warframe. We just know it's been in the works for like years already. So if they don't have all of this out by 2023, I don't know if Warframe's going to have the resurgence they need. Crossplay is going to be a big boost at the end of the year, but it's not going to be enough to like fully revive the game. It's just going to be a nice boost. So once mobile comes out, I think that's really the time Warframe will strike, and we'll have to see if like Rebecca can take forth onto the new world of Warframe, right? As the creative director, creative lead, can't remember the technical title, but hey, it's all in her hands now. It's definitely the right choice to have these sort of massive game updates, because Warframe would probably die off in the next 5 years without a doubt, if it wasn't across all console platforms with crossplay and cross-save, right? Like, that is a necessity in my mind for Warframe to continue on. Warframe, I do think is going to get more popular. I think we'll have a slight resurgence. I don't think Warframe's ever going to be like a top 10 game, though, or anything like that, right? It's never going to be as popular as Fortnite, Genshin Impact, League of Legends, Dota. It's never going to be that. It's just going to be like a decently popular PvE multiplayer MMO styled experience and or game, even though it's, you know, not a full MMO, but, you know, it's like an MMO. It's a weird distinction, okay? But hey, that's my general chat about Warframe crossplay, cross-save, and mobile. I just wanted to talk about it today, because why not? I'm just chilling this week playing Warframe and Genshin Impact because the, I think, Sumeru 3.1 Genshin Impact update comes out. So I'm going to be streaming that a ton, YouTube and Twitch. I think they have like streamer events for free Primo gems and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to try and take advantage of that. Really do appreciate y'all watching. Like, sub, favorite, and check out all the socials. Again, Epic Games Store creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Peace.